Good morning and welcome to Going On Daily Live. I'm your host, Mike Palmer, and today we have a great show lined up for you. Joining me today are two of my favorite people, Becky Turner and Richard Rosner. Hey, guys.
Ooh. Hola to both of you.
The
Hi.
Shark Man's here today with us, Becky. We got him
Look
good.
out. You guys ready for some excitement?
We've got some good stories lined up.
I know
Before we
do.
get started, make sure to watch us on Facebook at RI Broadcasting. You can watch us on Twitch at RI_broadcasting. And as always, support us on Patreon at RI Broadcasting. So let's see, we've got a story about Delta Airlines. We got some Olympic news, some sitcoms, first female pilot to shoot down an enemy, not really a plane, but close enough. Some sun tanning, and then Becky's going to help us out with some more Canadian slang.
Yeah, that was fun yesterday, so I thought I would continue. But you can't cheat if you know the answers from yesterday.
From yesterday? You're not answering? You're not going to ask the same words, though,
No,
right? So,
of course not. I
from
just
my-
assume that
from my-
Rick watches the show when he's not on, and he'll already know those
I
answers.
thought she was going to do the same questions. Short-term memory for you, Mike, right?
Yeah,
We won't
I'm
go
sure
there.
I
We
won't
won't go
go
there.
there.
That's not what our country's about.
Goldfish.
Yes, no, wait, no politics. We're not talking politics.
No.
All right, we're going to start off with Delta. They haven't recovered yet from the big Microsoft issue last week. Delta Airlines continues to struggle to restore its operations on Monday, 3 days after a global cyber outage snarled flights around the world, stranded thousands of customers across the country. The Atlanta-based airline has canceled 778 flights,
Jeez.
Wow.
or about 20% of the scheduled total as of 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Monday.
Wow.
According to the data from FlightAware, it accounted for about half of the total flight cancellations. We live on a flight path here, and it was weird. There were no planes in the air all day
Whoa.
till late in the afternoon. It was kind of eerie, sort of like when 9/11 happened. It was strange. The company's shares went down about 2% at $44.58 in midday trade. By contrast, disruptions at the other major U.S. carriers had largely subsided. A software update by Global Cybersecurity from CrowdStrike, now we all know what CrowdStrike is, triggered system problems for Microsoft customers, including many airlines on Friday. A Delta spokesperson did not immediately respond to a request for comment. Obviously,
That always happens, right?
yeah,
No
they're
comment.
smidge busy. I'm sorry we didn't answer.
Okay,
your
so
call.
before we even start, I got to tell you, one airline's is probably happy. So Spirit Airlines is probably saying, "Woo!" It didn't
Spirit
happen
did
to us.
not shut down one flight. I heard.
No, Spirit is in the air right now.
That's
They're
crazy to
flying all
me.
the time.
Oh my!
I fly Spirit a lot, just because it's cheap. So, and I don't mind. I mean, it doesn't bother me to sit in the.
Okay, so
like the bus
Spirit,
seats.
I had bad experience. Delta looks like they're falling apart. So where do I go next? I mean,
There's something wrong with everybody. They
I'm just
say
gonna start
United's
driving.
United hires all the older people that are all cranky and they don't want to do their job anymore. So, Southwest, you don't hear many complaints about them.
No, them and JetBlue.
But
Go
they're
for it.
Southwest is like the bus of the sky. They stop everywhere. I mean, you're up and down all day long on those flights.
It's all about the heart, right?
All about the hearts, right? In a separate note, he told employees that Delta would continue to tactically adjust schedules to ensure safety. The outage hit the airline on the busiest travel weekend of the summer, limiting its accommodation capabilities. In a staff memo seen by Reuters, Delta said it is doing everything possible to bring stability to its staffing. It has boosted incentive pay for pilots and flight attendants. The single biggest thing you can do to help at this point is to pick up trips in any base, it said in the memo. A request for crew volunteers for extra trips. They're trying to catch up and hire people to do it.
So did they get refunds on all this? I didn't.
I
what's
heard a
going on
bunch
here?
of different complaints. I heard you didn't get a complete refund. You got a partial refund.
What?
Partial?
It falls into that
What?
act of God category where they say they don't owe you anything.
Oh no, we gotta change that.
They
That's
don't do
terrible.
that.
Act
for
of God.
weather.
Everybody uses that.
Right, everybody uses that. Anything that's not in the company's control.
Yep. Yeah. So if I freeze up today, guys, it's act of God. We'll just say that.
Oh, sure. Nothing we can do, Captain Ron.
No,
It's
no.
an act of God.
Don't blame Comcast or Xfinity.
Is that your internet provider?
Yes.
See, I'm
But-
catching on to American.
What do you guys have? Who does the internet up there? Is it just Canadian internet? Is this just government
No,
control?
we have TELUS and we have Shaw. At least where I live. Do you know
Oh.
what?
I thought it'd be like Maple Leaf Communications.
Yeah,
or something.
something.
Nope. TELUS is like our cell phones, our home everything provider. It's huge.
Oh, look
Oh,
at
wow.
this. Little
Like
going
a
on daily.
monopoly.
Wow.
Oh, clever.
You guys see at the bottom of the screen? Look what little Ronnie
Act
did.
of God, big G, little O, big D, going on daily.
Going on
You
daily.
can't.
And by the way, I think Ron
to
said
me
something
like
in
that.
our message there. He doesn't take it in them flights. He takes a private jet. So, I mean,
Yes, he takes the
doesn't
going
help
on
him.
daily private jet. He takes
Our
it everywhere he
producer,
goes.
yeah, private
Yeah.
jets.
See, Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg said on Sunday his office has received hundreds of complaints about Delta's customer service and asked the airline to provide prompt refunds, free rebooking, and timely reimbursement to customers.
Okay, Buttigieg. Now you said that, but how do we act upon it? Isn't there something?
Yeah,
they
how
can
do you
in
force
Congress?
them to do any of that?
I mean, his word's just like my word.
Right.
I recommend it.
Right. Richard
You know-
also requests that Delta gives timely refunds and reimburse customers.
Exactly. Yep. And Spirit, this is your chance. Give all that stuff out
This
there.
is your time to shine.
Come on.
You take those
Spirit in the air.
$29 flights and you go.
Have you seen the
Oh.
videos of like the busy runways and they'll overlay the talk between the pilot and the tower's going, please, you cannot take off, and Spirit goes, too late, we're already going, we're going.
Can you believe that miscommunication? Like, what if a plane was coming down or something? Like, seriously, what's going on here?
I don't know. If I'm on a flight, I want it to leave. I don't care.
Well, if you're the pilot, you're in the air, like hell with you on the ground. I'm out here.
Right, I'm out. I can see it's clear. I'm going. Here we go.
Wow, it's out of control.
This is stressful. I fly tomorrow morning, so I'm hoping.
Oh, where are you going again?
Ottawa.
Oh, you'll be okay there. It's the United States. We're the cluster.
Yeah,
I don't
as
know.
long
We
as
had
you
a bunch of airlines and a bunch of flights also ground. So I haven't
Oh,
been
did
checking the internet because I don't want to be stressed about it. So tomorrow morning I'll figure it out.
everything's back to normal by now.
I would think so.
They unplugged it and plugged it back in. Everything works fine.
Exactly. They blew in the cartridge and it's
Yeah,
fine.
right. Blew in the cartridge, power cycled, Control Alt Delete. They did all the things that we're all supposed to do.
Control
when
delete.
something
Yes.
So my question is to both of you. They said they're giving pay raises out. Is that like right now to keep people, or is that next year? How did they
happens. I think it's an incentive, is what it is. Like if you take an extra flight, we'll give you an extra $20 or whatever the going rate is.
Oh,
I don't think it's an actual overall pay raise for the year. It's just some type of incentive bonus.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Delta kind of a crappy airline?
mm-mm.
No,
It's
a
one
good
of the major ones here in the United
Hmm.
States. It has been around a long, long time.
I've
It's a
taken it a
big-
few times and I've not been happy anytime. A lot of
Yeah.
delays,
There's
United.
delays and everybody.
United.
I'm not happy with any airline I go on.
I suppose.
United. It's United.
Oh, United.
We're going to unite our country. We're going to unite the airlines. I love it. That's my new
American's still
slogan.
around, isn't it? It's American.
Yeah,
Airlines.
American's still around. Yeah.
I think they're the ones that have the contract with the U.S. Mail, so they can never go out of business.
No, they're pretty solid.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing bad about Southwest, you never get your seat. You just have to line up like cattle.
Right? Yeah. You get.
I mean,
jump
everybody's
on
bumping
and
you, and there's like people hitting you with wheelchairs and stuff. It's no, seriously,
Right.
it's like holy
No,
cow.
it is. It's a little rougher crowd.
Well, Spirit,
right,
just
so-
to let you know real quick, if you
Sure.
want to go on the window seat, you have to upgrade to $25 to get a window seat. Just to throw
I
it out
never
there.
reserve the seats. I don't care where I sit. Yeah, they
No, but
always
if you
want to
do-
upcharge.
When they get you there, they try to say, "Hey, you want a window seat?" And I said, "Yeah." Oh, $25. You got your card? I'm like,
Right.
"Nah, it's okay. I'll be in the middle."
Right. You want a soda? $5.
Bottle of water, $4.50.
Right. Exactly.
Bathroom, $2.
Everything's extra. Oh, you have a suitcase? I'm sorry. That's going to cost you, sir.
We
All
love our
right. So
Spirit.
next up, we got some Olympic news and Roblox. Is that a video game there, Richard?
Oh, yes, it is. So you ready for this? So I don't know who came up with this, but I mean, they're trying to get young kids to like the Olympics, but this is
Right.
pretty awesome when you hear this. And I've seen this on Cheddar News. Of course, Cheddar, I love
Cheddar,
Cheddar.
of course.
Cheddar
Cheddar.
News is the best.
Cheddar.
So the U.S. Olympic team and NBC are collaborating with the gaming platform Roblox. They're going to call it Obby, and it's going to be an obstacle course during the Olympics.
Cool.
And it's going to be naturally live. So you ready for this? They can interact with 30 different athletes from the United States.
Oh, wow.
Wait,
Yeah.
what? The athletes are playing too?
Everyone.
I don't know if they're playing or they're going to have like their, their images and all that stuff, but you can interact with them and all that good stuff. So here's what's cool about it. The highlights from the Paris game. So what's going to happen is they're going to play this game with this obstacle course, but they're also going to have highlights from the Olympics the whole time so they can catch on to that. And you ready for this? The new Roblox features 20 Olympians, surfers, skateboard, and 2 break dancers. I didn't even know there's breakdancing in the Olympics this year, but I guess so.
There
Yes.
Yes.
We talked about that
So-
yesterday, and Becky talked about. Yeah, he doesn't watch the show when he's not on, Becky.
Clearly not.
Guys, I'm everywhere. So
He's
I didn't know
super
this.
busy.
Okay,
all the interviews and everything he's doing, he's super busy.
yeah, for too many
Media
things.
darling right now. He is.
Woo! It's always like that. So so this is the shocking stat: 77 million daily users of Roblox.
Mhm.
You know that
Mhm.
77 million.
I don't know what this game is. I've heard of it, but I have no idea what it looks
It's
like. Is it
weird. My kids both play it, and
They love it.
my girls are almost 14 and 12, and they both love it. I was thinking it was like for little guys, but no, like even teenagers play it.
building stuff or something? Is it
Oh, I
where
don't
you're
know
the
what they
square
do.
person? I've
Yeah, it's
never
like
heard of
building,
it.
You are
cities and different things like that, and you win prizes and points and
And
all
you can
this.
play against your friends or with your friends. And yeah, Ron's saying it has a bunch of different games within the game. So like my kids will be like,
Oh.
oh, we played this one today. I'm like, oh, what is that? And they're like, oh, you have to do this, this, and this. And I don't listen, but like you have to do all these things. And then I played
I know,
against my
like,
friends.
So
I don't know. It's
this-
weird.
this
I've tried
stat
to
here
look
I don't
through it.
believe in. Age 11 to 26. I know
Mhm.
50-year-old men playing this game and women. Come on, 11 to 26 is what their demographics is.
Yeah,
So the
that's their
whole-
demographic. That's the target
Yeah, so
audience.
their whole cool is, and you ready for this? They have a virtual Team USA house called the Vibe House. So when you're on Roblox, you're going to go to Vibe House, and that's where the athletes
how
going to
cool.
be hanging out.
That's
I kind of
cool.
like the name, the Vibe House. That's
Yeah, that's kind of neat.
so their hopes is to get the kids 11 to 26 to be engaged in the Olympics, because they feel like the Olympics now is being watched by like mature people like ourselves, mature adults, and not the kids. They're like losing. So they're trying to pick this up. I think it's pretty awesome. Naturally, there's going to be some little taglines of extra money if you want like a
Sure.
special athlete you want to do a one-on-one chat with, and you upcharge it $19, something like that.
Oh,
There's always
can
an
you buy
upcharge.
outfits and
Here-
stuff? Can you buy outfits and stuff like on the other
Yeah.
games? Like on Fortnite?
Yeah, it's going to be pretty awesome. So the Vibe House, I'm kind of digging it. Like, I'm going to check it out if I can get on for free and hang out in the Vibe
Well,
House.
and then, so what you said, it's surfing, skateboarding, and breakdancing. So they pick the sports the kids are going to be interested in.
Yeah.
Yes, and they went for the new ones. So they want
Right.
these new ones to grow, so they don't eliminate them like them ones we had. What, 1 year and done, tug of war and shit like
Right.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Dueling.
and 20
Dueling.
Olympians. So that's going to be pretty cool. I wonder which ones they're going to pick. So
Well, probably from those three sports, I would imagine, because those are probably the types of kids that play video games.
I would assume
skateboarders,
gymnastics would be in
breakdancers.
there too. Wouldn't you think there'd be a couple of
You would
gymnastics?
think.
especially?
Maybe, but that's more a girl thing. Maybe this is more a guy game.
No. All my
No. Oh, you
kids'
said your
friends-
daughter.
Oh,
Yeah.
is it girl too?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The girls play too, just as much. All my kids' friends play.
It does come with a virtual shark too, but just to let you know, that virtual shark is $99. So,
Yeah, big upcharge.
and just to let you know, percentage of that 1% goes to like save the sharks. 1% does. You know how they always say that?
Yeah.
Save the sharks.
Percent of the
That's true.
proceeds go to the Save the Shark Fund.
And it's only like 0.005%. Yeah. But no, I really think this is going to be, what's your take on this? Interacting with the US Olympic, I think this is really
I
going to
think
take
it's cool.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Is it
NPC's
just
coming on
the-
board with this.
Is it just the American Olympians? I'm guessing so.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's American video game.
Mm.
Actually, it's probably made by the Chinese or Japanese, to be honest.
I would
you're
assume
right.
so. I think
Right.
it's Japanese.
But they're probably going after the American market. I don't think they play video games like we do in like China.
No, I think they actually go out and actually play like in the real world,
Well, wherever the
Ooh.
government lets them play.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
So-
So, do you guys have a surfer in the Olympics, Becky?
I mean, we have oceans, so I would assume so. Let me look it up.
That'll
All
be
right,
great. Wow.
She's gonna look it up for you there, Captain.
How about like break dancers? Are you guys big on? Is Canada big for break dancing?
Oh, well,
Probably
well,
not since
Canada's
the
not really
80s,
big
like
for
us.
anything but hockey, but we definitely have break dancers.
I just want to know if these break dancers are going to be young kids, or are we going to get somebody like 50 back in the day, like do the worm?
Like an
and
old
stuff?
b-boy kind of
An
thing.
old guy, a guy my age from the '80s wearing a tracksuit. Right.
So
Right.
are they going to just like play like rap beats and they just have to like break dance off
I
each
don't
other?
know.
I
Or
mean,
the
how do you
big-
get
their
points?
big hunk of cardboard they throw down on the ground
Yeah.
so they can spin
I just
on
hope they
their
do the
heads.
worm. The worm's got to come back in the Olympics. Who can do the worm the
Oh,
longest?
worm. Now I have to watch to see if they do the worm.
Well, I'll be there next week, guys. I don't know if you know that, but yeah, Ron's got me a pass to go over to Paris for a week,
Oh,
so
nice.
I'll be
Oh,
going
Ron
there.
didn't get us.
televising live.
that.
We
So-
have to stay here and hold down the fort, Becky. We're not allowed to travel.
Mm.
But I'll definitely be there, and I can't wait to be on the show with that. Now I will tap into Roblox too. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna sign up for it.
We have a new anchor starting next week, and she is going to be at the Olympics with Mr. Greg Louganis.
Oh, wow.
She is his agent apparently.
Yeah, manager or something.
Greg Louganis?
Right. Yeah, she is his agent or manager or something.
Oh, well, I didn't know he's still around.
You missed the meeting yesterday. Sorry.
Yeah, I missed the meeting.
You missed the meeting. You were busy. Doing interviews.
Busy
or something,
working.
I'm sure.
One of my other platforms. But no, that's great. Wow. So Greg Louganis. Is he going to be on the show too sometime?
Yes, possibly. That is the rumor.
I would love to talk to him. Yeah. I remember the diving board incident.
Oh yeah, where he hit his head.
Uh-huh. A lot went down after that. Yeah. That could be a great episode. It could be a one-on-one.
That'd be really cool.
We can really deep dive into the conversation. Deep dive.
I got the joke.
I don't know if you're awake yet or not, Mike.
Yeah, I got the joke, Richard. I got the joke.
Oh, good old Greg L. Let's get him on the show. Woo, yeah.
All right, changing channels. We got Becky with the best. Are these the best current sitcoms?
This is my opinion.
Oh, your opinion, not by ratings.
No, absolutely not. I have terrible taste in music
taste
and
in
movies
TV.
and TV shows, as been told
good.
by everyone.
So looking
So-
forward to this.
You know, this list is sure to make people upset. I'm positive on that, but these
Okay,
are
is
my
this-
favorites.
Is this of all time or stuff that's on now?
All time.
Okay.
Yeah,
then
and
I will
side note,
definitely- we will battle this out because I'm a sitcom junkie back in the 80s and 90s. I'm sure Mike is
Oh
too.
yeah,
So
me too.
we're gonna be throwing the hammer down back, just to let you know. So it's all yours.
oh, now I'm nervous. I will just say I looked it up, Ron, and we do have a Canadian surfer. She's 19
Oh.
years old, and she is from Tofino, BC, which I'm not surprised by. Tofino has the big waves, so that's where she's from, and that makes sense.
Is that East Coast or West Coast? Where's you from? I don't know.
That
what
is
Tofino
West
is.
Coast.
West
Tofino is on Vancouver Island. So if you go Seattle straight up is Vancouver, and then there's like a ocean inlet in between
Right.
mainland and island, and then right at the very bottom of the island is Tofino. So tons of waves, and it's so beautiful there.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
geography with Becky.
I don't think she has a chance though, and either does the
in
USA.
geography.
Australia's going to win it all, probably.
Oh, I'm sure of it.
Yeah. Surfing.
No, we got some good surfers.
Do you?
Hawaii,
Right.
out on the West Coast and stuff. Sure.
Cool.
Beware of the
Yeah, that'd be-
sharks.
that'd be
Are
cool.
Are they
Hula
going to
hula
surf
hula
like
and
where
stuff.
there's like shark infested water too? That'd be kind of wild in the Olympics, wouldn't it?
Oh, that's be a
They're
different-
in Tahiti for it.
Yes, and the Olympic Village there is on a cruise ship.
Oh,
Oh,
so
come on.
all the surfers and stuff are staying on a cruise ship.
wow. That's
That's
cool.
nice. Yeah, that's nice.
Wow. Man, the Olympics are really updating now, aren't they? They're getting like high class.
Yeah.
Crazy.
All right,
Okay.
Becky, hit us because
the list. Okay,
Captain
so
Ron
first of
has
all-
listed all of them.
I looked at many, many different lists to see what their opinions were, and some of the ones that they had included were strange to me. Like they had cartoons on there, like Family Guy, Simpsons. They called that a sitcom.
Yeah,
And
those
so
are
I-
sitcoms.
Mhm.
So I didn't add those, even though Family Guy is like one of my favorites. South Park, but I didn't add them because I thought that would, I don't know, the cartoon seemed weird to me. But
You went with live people.
I went with live people, and I found this definition of sitcom just for anyone curious. This is from studiobinder.com. They say that a sitcom is a serialized comedic program where each episode revolves around a different situation. In each different situation, however, there is the same cast of characters who return from episode to episode. And it stands for situational comedy. So that makes sense that cartoons would be included in it, but yeah, I did it. So in 10th place for me is The Office. Would
I
you
like
guys
that.
consider that a sitcom?
Steve
I would
Carell?
say so.
Hell
yes,
yeah.
yes,
Office.
that would be a sitcom. Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
I never got into
Number-
it, but I am familiar with the show.
He is freaking
Oh,
funny.
it's so good. Season 1 kind of sucked, but by the time you get to season 2, season 3, it's so funny.
I am looking for something to watch. Maybe I'll try that out.
Oh, it's so good. Okay, number 9 for me is Will and Grace, and that was before they brought it back. That was the original Will and Grace.
I am currently watching that now from the beginning. I love those shows. Those are
Oh,
hilarious.
it's so good. I hated it when they brought it back in 2017, 2018. It was way
Yeah,
too
they should have left
political.
it alone.
I got to
Yeah.
tell you guys, that's so boring to me. Just
Oh, what?
Will
Really?
Grace. Yeah,
I
like
loved it. I loved it back in the
Yeah.
day.
too low key for me. I watched 10 minutes and like I'm out of here.
Okay, that's fair. Number 8, 30 Rock. Tina Fey, Alec Baldwin.
I love Tina
Oh.
Fey, but I wouldn't have fan.
Yeah, no, I can't deal with him. No,
Really?
nah, he's a piece.
Yeah,
of
maybe it
whatever.
was him. Maybe
Piece
it
of
was him I
work.
didn't
I'll say
like.
piece of work. That's all I'll say.
Listen, you two are ripping this list apart.
That's okay.
Before he killed someone, Ron.
Becky, do not take this to heart.
Ron,
Remember,
you
this
can't
show's all
get
about
into gun
comedy.
control. It's politics.
I'm not offended, Rick. Don't you worry. Number 7, Sex in the City. Now that one's questionable because it's not really a sitcom, or is it? It's not like
I
it's
think
not.
technically it was supposed to be a comedy.
Comedy.
Yeah, and it's funny. A lot
It
of
is
stuff in
great.
It
hilarious.
is.
You
It
gotta
is
love
funny.
it. Yeah, you learn a
Yeah,
lot from
again,
it.
the new one, terrible.
But the old one, I'm going to tell
The
you real
old
quick,
one.
Becky. I was single, and at that time, and really, you can really get some good tips about what's going on with women.
Some of the things out of there.
I
are
was
so
like, maybe I
heinous.
can work on this. Try this out.
Oh my gosh.
Uh,
Oh, did that
hilarious.
just go down?
did you date a woman named Big, Mrs. Big,
Mrs. Big. That's right.
Right.
Miss Big?
Amazing.
Oh.
Okay, number 6, Mr. Bean. That was on the list.
Was that a regular show somewhere?
Yeah, it's.
Yeah.
I
He
rather.
did like movies and
He
No,
did.
a TV show in the early 90s.
Yeah,
Late
he
80s,
was-
early 90s.
He was okay. I was a Benny Hill guy instead because
Yeah, I
they both
watched
from the
Benny
UK.
Hill. I like
Yeah, Benny Hill was funnier.
Well, I think it was a little more upbeat than Mr. Bean. I grew up on Mr. Bean because my dad's from England, so I loved it.
Tap that dude on the head.
Tap
Yeah.
the old ball man.
Number 5, Golden Girls. That's like one of my
Oh.
favorite shows.
Yeah. Okay.
You should
It was
feel.
all right. It was funny. I watched it when it was on. I wouldn't watch it.
It
now.
was okay. Okay, so it's not even like that, but Facts of Life. I mean, I loved Facts of Life.
Oh, I
Never
love Facts of
seen
Life.
it.
Take the good, you take. I can't say anymore because
yeah, I can't say
Arnold.
I'll get in trouble.
I've never
it's a
seen
great
it.
song.
With
Miss
Tootie and Joe and Blair.
Joe and Blair and Miss
I don't remember
Garrett
the other ones.
and the cookie jar,
Miss
Tootie.
Garrett, Tootie. What was the other
Ron
girl's
sang
name?
Different Strokes as well.
All Different Strokes was great, of course.
Wasn't that a spinoff from?
Yes, it was. It
Yeah.
was Different Strokes, and the spinoff was
I've never seen any of those.
You never saw Different Strokes?
is great.
No.
What you talking about,
What,
Willis?
what are you talking about, Willis? Yeah.
What you talking about?
I know what that reference is, but I've
Right.
never seen the show.
Yeah.
Okay, what are we on? Number 4, The Mindy Project. Has anyone ever seen that? Mindy Kaling.
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah.
She left the office to go do this show, and I loved it.
Oh, was that a spinoff? I didn't know that.
Ron, no, it's not a spinoff. She just left.
I didn't.
Oh,
Oh
not
my
the
god,
same character, though?
awful.
Oh
So
my
far,
God.
I've heard yuck and oh my god, awful.
Okay, so
from
I'm
Ron
gonna throw
in the
one out there,
comments.
Becky. Please tell me Dukes of Hazzard. You know what
No.
that
That's
is?
not a sitcom.
I was born in 1986.
Sort of like, right?
so-
What is Dukes of Hazzard?
1980. I graduated high school in '85. No wonder I didn't see you in Toronto.
No, that's right. I was a child.
You weren't even born yet.
Well, I wasn't born. No. Roscoe P. Coltrane. What is that?
That's from Dukes of Hazzard.
Dukes of Hazzard.
Oh, okay.
You know,
I've
Ron's
seen
kinda
it.
like our Roscoe. He is.
Oh, you got to watch the Dukes. The orange car, just a good old.
I've seen Dukes of
General
Hazzards.
Lee.
I've even seen the TV show, not just the.
Well, you know
movie.
what? Dukes of Hazzard is where the Daisy Dukes came from. You know,
Right.
the
Right.
girls that were the Daisy
Little
Dukes.
short, cut off pants.
Hopefully, my next 3 will be better. My top
Uh-oh.
3, because so far I've been
The
absolutely.
movie was
roasted.
great, Ron. You don't know what you're looking at.
The movie was awful.
It had what's her name in it? The blonde. I can't remember her name.
Jessica Simpson.
Yes, had Jessica Simpson
That's
in it. She
right.
can do whatever she wants. Leave her alone.
I think the original one's better. What's her name? The one that did
Oh,
Daisy
really?
Dukes.
I was never. I can't remember her name. I can picture her though. I was never a fan of hers. I don't like brunette. I'm not a big brunette guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What you prefer? What gray hair, silver?
Yes, gray. Yes.
How t-
I almost said a bad word.
Fired.
I almost said
Oh.
a bad word.
Today's
Shots
the,
fired.
I don't owe Ron any money for today's show yet.
Okay, my top 3. Number 3, New Girl.
Oh, that's a good show. That one's fun.
That's a great show. Rick
Yeah.
is still
Catherine
like
Bach. Yeah, that was her name.
it's
You're
not
right.
bad.
That was
New
good.
Girl's not bad. I mean, it had a terrible last season, but the other seasons were so good.
Yeah, it did end badly, didn't it?
Yeah, it really did.
Like they knew this is gonna be our last season. We don't care anymore.
Yeah, they're like, just give up.
Okay,
Okay,
so
number-
We just need to get paid.
the next two has got to be. I'm going to start out that. Please tell me Friends is in the next two.
No, Friends didn't even make the list.
Oh,
Number 2,
ouch.
Schitt's Creek.
Oh, terrible show.
What?
Terrible show.
Okay, I'm going to tell you what.
Canadian
It's,
staple.
She jumps
it
in.
is stupid as hell, but it's funny. I love it. It's
I don't
yeah.
like it at all.
It's
It's
good.
so funny. The
don't even
humor
like
is
any of
just
the
so
actors.
simple.
The
I
dry
love it.
humor in that hotel. Come on, man.
I love it. And it's Canadian, so
Oh, that's why I don't like it. It's Canadian.
all love it. Oh, that's why you don't like it. You just
It's
immediately hate
It's-
Canadian.
man,
love.
I hate all
Wow.
Canadian. I don't like Canadian TV at all.
He's
Well, for the most
he's not
part,
going
yeah,
to
you're right.
report anytime
Canadian
soon,
TV
are you?
sucks.
We just like having your actors come here. Then they do better stuff.
That's right. Yeah, that's fair.
Mhm.
Okay, my number one ever of all time, Frasier.
That's your
Really
number
no one?
one.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
I mean, it's
You know
it's
what I
an
mean?
okay show.
Okay.
Again, one that should not have done new show, a new season. Then
Ron, terrible.
yeah,
Come
Not,
on.
not,
It was
not.
okay.
It's, I mean, he's not even. I mean, he's not even a top 100 actors. I mean, he's whatever.
yeah.
Kelsey
He-
Grammer is my favorite.
He's in
Has
the
he even
middle.
ever done anything else besides
Yeah, he was
Cheers
on
and Frasier?
30 Rock for a little bit. He was good on that one.
He wasn't the
a
main
little bit,
person.
because
just-
it didn't
yeah, a
make-
little bit.
Listen, in the height of Frasier, he was making $2 million an episode. Dude does
I'm
not
sure
have
he
to do
was.
anything ever
It was a
again.
big deal back then. Oh, so he
loved
doesn't
it.
have to do anything. Again.
So,
I
so
loved
how
it
about
then. I love it now.
Becky? How about 2 Men and a Baby? You didn't like that?
I don't know. That's a
Two
movie,
Minute
isn't
Baby,
it?
that was a movie.
What was the one with the sitcom?
Oh,
Two and a
Charlie
Half-
Sheen? Two and a Half
Half
Men.
Man, yeah, whatever it's called.
That
Yeah.
still stands
No.
up. I can watch that anytime.
Terrible
Now,
show.
Ron has it down to Cheers was great. I'm on Cheers to Seinfeld. It's great.
Yeah, Seinfeld. That should have been in there.
Ron says they took the worst character from Cheers. I don't think so. They took
I
the
don't think
best
so.
character from
What if they
Cheers.
would have took Norm and then just had him walk into a bar?
And
every
then
night?
the last one, I got to tell you, everybody loves Raymond. I freaking love that show.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's okay.
I put
What about
three.
what about Big Bang Theory?
No,
What about Night Court?
Night
Yeah, Night
Court.
Court. Even that's good.
Is that a
Oh,
sitcom?
that was so
Night
crazy.
Court?
I thought it was like Judge Judy.
No,
No, it's totally
Night
different.
Court
No.
was
A
a
sitcom, like comedy. It was funny.
Oh,
And now there's
I
a new
know
one
that.
out now. The girl from Big Bang Theory plays his daughter, and she's running the Night Court now.
Oh, interesting. Oh, I have a
Oh.
dog, just so you guys know.
I'm like more
Who
than
let
one.
the dogs out? Woo.
He normally
stop,
doesn't
we're
make
gonna get in
any
trouble
noise
sometime.
because it's 7 a.m, but apparently he's seen something. I'm
Alf,
so sorry.
come on, Ron.
The
Alf,
government's
come on.
come. The government's come for Becky.
I'm so sorry, everyone.
How about Webster?
I don't know how to
Webster?
stop this.
Webster. Oh my lord.
That was awful. That was
Now you're just
awful.
mentioning obscure sitcoms from the 80s.
That never made it far.
What about Sanford
I don't know
and Son?
this one either. Oh,
Oh,
Fresh Prince, that's a
was
good one.
Yeah, that was good.
I did
Alf.
put 3 honorable mentions on my list. Modern Family, it probably would have made my list if
Yeah,
I
that's a good show.
watched all of it. I've only watched a few episodes of it, but I really like it. That 70s show. Oh my god, I'm gonna kill this dog. That 70s show I put on there. That's a great
Right.
show. And Third Rock from the Sun. Remember
Okay.
that one?
I got one more bad one. Wonder Years rocked it out. You like
Is
Wonder
that
Years?
sitcom?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was okay.
Oh my
Years.
god. Okay, I'm
That's
putting
next.
you guys on mute. You guys talk amongst yourselves.
Oh.
I tell you what, that list.
So let's make fun of Becky now that she's gone.
Boy, Becky, that list. I don't know about that list. I don't know if
Yeah, I
that's.
don't know. Canadian TV seems to be lacking something, I guess.
I mean, yeah, she's got a lot to catch up to. I thought, like in the 80s and 90s, did they push all that? I guess they didn't push that stuff to Canada, did they?
I've heard they censor up there, but this is getting ridiculous now.
I mean, there wasn't like, I mean, Friends. I thought she would be a Friends person all the way. Did you?
Oh
I thought
yeah, I thought
she-
you'd be.
that's not even in her list. Like, Becky's in that age where I thought Friends would be like.
She's
Jefferson.
a Monica. She's definitely a Monica. Yeah, I
How
saw.
How about Archie Bunker? No, we won't go there.
Yeah, that's
Sanford and Son.
there.
Sanford.
Sanford and Son. Chico and the Man.
Oh yeah, Chips.
Yeah.
Was that one? Is that a sitcom or not?
No,
Chips.
that was a drama. Chips was a drama. What was the other one? There was
Oh.
Good Times.
Good times. Here's one. How about Tool Time? We forgot that.
Oh
Home
yeah,
Improvement. Yeah.
And then I'm going to throw another one out. Married with Children. Come on, guys.
Oh, that was
Married
a
with
good one
Children.
too.
I mean, who doesn't love Al Bundy?
Was it? I said that my list was going to Ruffles and Feathers, and
No,
I'm
we
known to not
really-
have the
I
best.
don't know
Her
if you
list
said
was
this,
going to be
Becky.
Canadian, so she's fine.
Becky, when you left, me and Ron was really impressed with your list. We said, you know,
Except
if
my
you-
name is Mike, not Ron. But other than that, it's fine.
Oh, whatever.
Why does everybody call me Ron on this show?
I don't
I
know.
mean, I love Ron, but I'm not him.
Motorcycle Mike and Captain
Becky,
Ron.
Becky called me Ron and Richard yesterday.
Oh,
I really?
oh, Jesus. You cloning
She
both
couldn't
of
get-
us.
Yeah, she couldn't get my name right to save her life.
Listen,
yesterday.
it's 7 a.m. here, and also I have brain fog, so I can't be
Brain
liable
fog.
for what I say.
You know what's funny is your name's not even at the bottom, Mike. We can't even see your name. All we see Seinfeld.
Because but the top of my head's not cut off, so I'll go with no name.
No name Mike.
No name Mike. I saw yesterday that Friends is doing a reunion show, and they're going to have a funeral for Chandler.
Oh, heartbreaking.
You're kidding me. They're really going to go into that. Ooh.
I don't know if it was real or not, because I saw it on TikTok, and so it could have been faked, but it looked like they were shooting a new show.
He's the only one that passed away, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
They really missed the opportunity to do a reunion show when he was alive.
Well, they did one.
Yeah, but not like a full show.
Like, no, yeah, it was just like a little mini one episode thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it was a good show. I will say that. I feel like it's hyped up more than it should be. That's why
I don't know.
Make my list, but I definitely watched it.
I'm going to tell you, Becky, in the States, when it was playing prime, Mike, whatever your name is.
Whatever my name is.
Hey,
say the guy on the bottom.
I'm going to tell you what, it was so hyped up. Remember that, Mike? It was like T-shirts everywhere. Everybody went home at 8:00 to watch it. I mean, whenever it was on Thursday night, I think it was.
My parents too.
Yeah, it was on Thursday nights, back when Thursday night was a thing.
Yeah, it was like the DVR. I don't even know, was the DVR around then? You could record it or not? I don't know.
No.
I don't think when it started, no, you'd had to set the timer with the blinking clock on your VHS machine.
It ended in 2004, so probably not with the DVR.
Probably not with the DVR.
Maybe the last season, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, ruffled some feathers. My bad, everyone.
You're fine. At least you got that dog to stop barking.
Oh, I hate that dog.
Is it a big dog? It sounds like a big dog.
Yeah, it's a German Shepherd. I've got a German Shepherd and two Chihuahuas, and the two Chihuahuas don't make noise. The German Shepherd is forever barking.
Well, they bark in Spanish. You just can't understand them.
That's right. They don't bark.
You know what, Becky? With that list, I just was frozen in time for a minute too. Did you see that? I was froze. I was like,
just a glitch in the Matrix.
I'm just messing with you. We love the list. You know it has. We always have to.
You did a great job. A lot of hard.
Yeah, you did.
Thank you.
Now she's leaving again. Oh, what are you doing there? As you press that can up against.
You just did like commercial break for what was that?
I'm sorry. I'm bringing my mixer close because this dog is just in the mood today. So I'm going to be quite often.
Bring the dog on. Let's go. Let's see the dog. Come on, bring it on.
Bring him on. Okay,
we can talk about dog treats or something like that.
We've got 30 minutes to kill and only 3 more topics.
We can go off script, I guess, can't we? Or no? Can our producer let us go?
We can do it. He can't turn us off. What's going to happen?
As long as we don't talk.
One day he didn't turn us off for like 3 hours, right?
Yeah. Okay. We'll just move on here. The Naval Aviator scores her first air-to-air victory by a U.S. Fighter pilot. U.S. Navy fighter pilot has become the first American woman to score a victory in air-to-air combat. The service has revealed. The female pilot, who has not been named yet in the Navy releases, was flying an F-18 Super Hornet off the aircraft carrier, the USS Dwight D. Eisenhower, as part of Strike Fighter Squadron 32. They have such cool names. She is nicknamed the Flying Swordsman. The aerial victory came against a one-way HOUTHI Houthi attack drone, one of dozens of the Yemen-based group that they have deployed against civilian merchant ships in the Red Sea and nearby waters in reaction to the destruction in the Gaza during the Israeli war against Hamas. A release from Carrier Strike Group 2 said the squadron amassed more than 3,000 combat hours in flying almost 1,500 combat missions as part of Operation Inherent Resolve and Prosperity Guardian. The former targeting ISIS and the latter stood up in December 2023 to respond to the Houthi-led attacks on international shipping. So I guess they're just sending out drones now. The Swordsman, one of 4 strike fighter squadrons that deployed on the Eisenhower, fired more than 20 air-to-air missiles against the drones during those missions, the Navy said. And we only hit the one? It seems kind of weird.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
During one mission, an VFA-32 became home to the first American female pilot to engage and kill an air-to-air contact, it said. The first air-to-air victory by the female pilot comes 30 years after Lieutenant Cara Holtegren became the first carrier-based female pilot in the Navy, flying an F-14 Tomcat off the USS Abraham Lincoln that year. Female aviators were also joined the Eisenhower in 1994. So the F-14, is that the one in the first Top Gun movie, right? The Top Gun? All right, and then this young lady was flying an F-18, which is the new fancy plane.
So I got to ask you guys. I'm shocked at this. I thought there was more females fighter pilots. I didn't know it was this long. Did you?
I didn't know there was so few.
Yeah. I mean, in Top Gun, there's a couple, right? Even in the movie. And I figured there's.
I know there's one or two that fly with the Blue Angels too, but I mean, I know it's not a combat group, but still.
I had no clue. I thought there'd be like 10 a year somewhere, I mean.
Something.
Wow. That's good for her.
It's not in our nature to fight.
Those women fight. They're American.
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah.
Born.
Oh, yeah.
You're born with a gun. I forgot.
They're born, yeah. Yeah,
We
that's
got
it.
that
America, you're
instinct.
born, they hand you a small pistol, and then, they put you in your little stroller.
See, I didn't know that.
Right, everybody knows that.
Yeah.
Allegedly. Oh, Ron said it's only recently that women were allowed in combat. Is flying a plane really combat? I guess it is. I mean, I understand they're not running around on the ground, but.
Okay, so time out. I'm like, you got to refresh me. So you're telling me like women, like when they go to like the Middle East and stuff like that, they're not in combat on the ground. They're more like in the backdrop. Is that how it goes?
Well, now they are, but yeah, like Ron said, that's a recent thing. They weren't put into combat positions until like the last 5 years or 10 years or something.
Okay, so now they're just it's pretty much open game. Like whoever,
right? Whatever you want to do now. If you want to, we'll give you a rifle and.
Maybe they were worried we would cry. We'd be too emotional.
Too emotional, maybe. Or
I'm gonna lie. There's a lot of dudes out there that cry these days. We won't go there, but it's.
We only let them fight that 1 week a month when they were cranky. So then we could just...
No, 3 weeks a month.
3 weeks. Oh, 3 weeks.
1 week, wow. Do not fly. No fly zone.
The weekend warriors once upon.
Wow. Well, it's nice to see we have rights now, guys. Yay, yeah, women.
They're not releasing her name at all for some reason.
Oh.
I think they make her a big. I think they make a big deal. Even the photo on the story was a stock photo.
Maybe you noticed, Mike. So the pay, like in the military, is it the same? Like the guys and the girls get the same now, right? It's equal pay.
I don't know. I would imagine it's pretty much the same.
Okay.
But it varies by rank and what you do.
Yeah,
too, obviously. So I'm sure pilots are paid very well because there's a lot of training.
Oh, there's six figures at least, I would assume. Yeah. I mean, you're up. What, you got like a $20 million, $50 million piece of device you're flying around, you know?
Have you seen the videos when they get assigned their plane? So I guess like if she is an F-18 pilot, she's always an F-18 pilot. So they do sort of like the football draft. They're all in a big room and then they call their name, they go up on stage and then they flash behind them a video of whatever plane they've been assigned to. And the people just yell and scream like they were drafted, you know. Like,
and that's their plane, like that's their like almost like a dog, or that's their like their sidekick.
That's what they fly now. They're trained in that like nobody's business. So,
wonder what the feeling would be. You know, I mean, you watch Top Gun and stuff. Can you imagine going that fast? The rush you have.
I did. I can imagine, right?
I mean, it's just, but you know what? One slip, you could die. I mean, seriously. I mean, it's
sure. There's very slim margin for error.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't be just turn your head or on your phone, dude. I mean, all joking aside.
Right, you're not updating your Facebook. You're going,
texting and driving.
No.
Or in the morning, you're like, I'm kind of tired, but I'm going to take the plane up.
Right.
Good for her. Wow.
Ron says there's a rule. You can't text while flying.
Well, that's what he says. You don't think the pilots at Spirit Airlines, the pilots are texting? Come on now.
You're up there by yourself. I have a buddy that's a pilot. He says the planes do most of the work now.
It's like the movie Airplane.
Landing, and then he's just sitting there.
It's like the movie Airplane. Just have the
right.
Is that Leslie Nielsen?
Yeah, Leslie Nielsen. Very good.
Wow, that was a great movie.
And
by the way,
call me Shirley.
That's right. Well, good for us women. Small steps for us. I like that.
All right, now Richard's there at the beach. He's tanning like crazy. Is it good for you or not, Richard? What's the deal?
Okay, so here it is. I'm going to lay this out real quick off the bat. So I used to go to tanning beds back in the day. We all did, you know.
We all did.
Sure. Like we all did. And dark and all that, you know. And I used to joke with my friends that were like, you know, like Hispanic and stuff like that because they always had a tan all year round. So we people here have to try to get tan too. So you're going to laugh at this, but now I'm using 50. SPF 50.
Oh yeah, so do I. I use 50
and 45 on my face, and I never did. I remember going like 5% on Becky and 10. You know, SPF 10. That was like the max. And now I'm going to tell you what. But the best Hawaiian Tropics. I got to throw it out there a plug for them because if they had this like in a cologne or perfume, Mike and Becky, this would be like the #1 killer. I mean, if you don't like coconut, but Hawaiian Tropics smells so.
Oh, I love the smell of tanning lotion.
Can you imagine having that like in a cologne? Seriously, that would smell so good.
Didn't somebody do that one year?
Did they?
I know there was an episode of Seinfeld where Kramer had the idea for a cologne that smelled like tanny lotion, and then somebody came out with it, and he was going after them for something. Oh, the dog again.
It's crazy. Okay, so here we go. So we break it down. So before you go to the beach, Becky and Mike, everybody says we got to get a base tan. You know what I mean? Well, let's get a base so we don't burn. That is such a myth. It's actually so bad to get any sun at all. I guess when you get what it's saying here, and I've read this from WebMD and other sources here, that every time you get rays and you turn dark, it's aging your skin. It could bring out skin cancer, spots on your skin. And then it says wrinkles or looking like your leather. I love that leather face, which I hate to say. You see a lot of people in Florida, like, I see you take care of yourself with skin products, and you probably endorse them too.
I wear hats and shirts and everything.
Yeah, and don't you sell a couple skin products too on the side hustle?
Me? No, not me. No.
I'm just messing with you, but all joking aside,
it's made out of moose kidneys and
no, that's me.
Liver.
Yeah.
No, I make skin products out of them.
I wear beef tallow on my skin. It's like beef fat cream.
Wait, you rub beef fat on your face?
Well, I don't take it from a dead cow and wipe it, but I buy it processed into lotion.
Wow, does that work?
Oh, it's the best. I had this horrible, I'm sorry, this is a total aside. I had a horrible chemo rash when I went through chemotherapy, and nothing would get rid of it. It was covered. It looked like I had acne everywhere. And I used this beef tallow, and it just instantly went away.
Wow.
Was it just in a certain area, or was it all over?
The rash, it was from my throat and my neck up, all in my ears, behind my ears, all over my face.
In your ears?
Yeah, it was horrible.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was bad. I'm sorry, go on.
No. This is part of our skincare today. So, okay. So here's the facts about this. And you know this, anybody in Florida, California, especially Florida, it seems like if you're Caucasian and you're in the sun all the time, you're just going to wrinkle up at 50, 60, you're looking like leather, and you've seen that.
Yeah, sure.
And you don't even get a good tan anymore. It's like an orangish brown. It's so artificial. So I didn't realize this, but any tan is bad for your skin. Any tan.
Oh, wow.
We still, I didn't know that. Yeah.
I didn't either.
It kills your elastic or your skin. And the collagen, it kills all your collagen too. So then that's why a lot of people have loose skin, because the more you tan, it just starts getting loose. It's breaking down your cells and stuff, like your skin cells. So now I'm thinking, holy cow, I was going to go lay out today a little bit. Now I'm thinking I'm just going to stay inside. What the heck?
Right.
I mean, I didn't know.
I want to get some curtains for your windows back there.
I know. Woo-wee. That's okay. Hey, you only live once. But I didn't know this, but sunscreen, when you put it on every 2 hours, but they said the stuff that's waterproof doesn't really work.
Yeah, it's not really waterproof.
I thought that too. Yeah, you put that on and you go in the ocean, it comes right back off. It's
right back off. Yeah, I've read that before.
So the key is being in the sun is not really healthy, but we all do it. We don't listen. We're living on the edge, all of us. But just be careful.
You associate a tan with being healthy.
I mean, yeah, if you're white, we say real pasty pale, you're unhealthy.
Right. Oh, go get some sun. Go outside. What are you doing? Right.
Now, a little bit's okay, they said. But they only said you need 10 minutes a day, 10 minutes in the sun a day. Well, hell, nobody does that.
That's like walking back and forth to the car.
So I got to ask you, Mike, so how do you protect, you protect yourself with a ball cap and stuff like that? Because you could get really burnt out.
Yeah, no, I don't get, my wife is really dark right now, but she lays on all the time. But even when I cut the grass, I wear a big straw hat. And when she makes me go to the beach with her, I wear the wet shirts or whatever they're called, the surfing shirts, so that are,
But at the end of the day, what are you going to do? I mean, I'm going to tell you, when I lay by the pool or the beach and the hot sun's hitting you, it's the most relaxing feeling in the world.
It does feel good. So, yeah, you're right.
So do you take that risk? I mean, I guess you just find somebody, you marry somebody when you're younger, then you just don't care what you look like.
You don't care when you get older and your skin's all wrinkled up.
So we're all like a wrinkled, the whole U.S. will be wrinkled mess by 60, right?
We'll all look like prunes.
Well, we are anyway. So so I just want to have that report because it's summertime and everybody is pushing this. And I go to this gym, guys, and you'll love this. These young girls love the tanning bed again. I didn't know it's coming back, but here in West Virginia,
it is making a comeback.
Hitting this tanning bed up. Yeah, and it's so unhealthy for you.
You have to be 18 though to do it. You can't be 14 like when I was going.
It's 18 here in the States too now. It is. Mm-hmm. Yep. So
right. Yeah.
Or you have to have a parent slip to it. Yeah. It was young when we were young. Yeah, back in the day.
There's not as many tanning salons as there used to be, at least down here in Florida, which seems silly anyway. I mean, you could go outside or pay somebody to sit in one of those little machines. So
I'll tell you what, back in the late 80s, in 90s. Oh, there was a tanning bed on every corner, wasn't there?
Oh, they were everywhere. Yeah.
Like you got off work and you went to tan. You just tanned. That was like
Right.
part of your routine.
Right.
So so stay out of the sun, and keep that skin all pasty pale white.
Right. So it stays nice and tight and doesn't get loose and saggy.
Or
I
if you do
think-
use SPF, make sure you put 50 on. And these SPFs, I did some review on this real quick, guys. It only protects so much. If you read all the stuff on the back, the SPF 50, they think it really blocks everything. It doesn't. You know that.
No. Is that the highest it goes? Is 50 the highest?
No, I think it goes to 100
Ooh,
for kids.
That's closed. You would
Yeah, you might as well put. Yeah, I mean, who's gonna wear 100?
put some. Ron says he
Albinos.
puts butter on his face.
Oh, you know what? So
Put
is
some
that so?
butter
Is he?
on.
Right.
So can I say this, Ron? Are you called Butterface?
Oh, he's so mean.
I'm just messing. I had to say that. Hey, Mike, that was a setup. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, no, I saw it.
I had to go for the spike like a
I should've
volleyball. We love
swung
you.
at it too. I mean,
We love our producer.
Right
We love him. We love Ron, by the way. But that was Ron. You set me up for that one, man.
Right. I would tell you, if you're gonna slow pitch to me, I'm gonna swing. Just so you know.
I think I want to do an episode sometime. Muted, he says,
Muted. Oh, you've been muted.
and immediately cut from the show. I think I want to do an episode because me, as a crunchy conspiracy person, I think that sunscreen's actually really bad for you, and I think the sun is
Oh.
really good for you. So
Point counterpoint.
Ooh. So I will have to do more research on why I believe that, and then I'll bring it back on another episode.
No,
Oh,
I love
perfect.
that. Yeah, if you can
That'd
bring.
be
Trust
great.
me, I love the sun. As you can tell, I tan all the time. I was
I
out this
know, I do
week and
too.
last week, but yeah, I just figured, some people, it is what it is. But I want to know about the SPF too, because which ones are good, which ones are bad. I mean, there's all these brands. Is the generic brand good, better than the Hawaiian Tropics, or what? Or are they just feeding us BS?
I mean, everything that you put on your skin is just being absorbed, right? Your skin's your biggest organ. It's absorbing everything you put on it. So when you're putting all those gross chemicals on your skin, it's just going right in. So
I'd say the best though, growing up, baby oil.
Yeah, I was gonna say they used to just like smear cooking oil and stuff on it.
And my
and did
mom
you get
said she
and did you get
vaccinations.
burns back then?
Well, I
No.
didn't do it. That was what the girls used to do.
But
Yeah,
did they
and
get
then-
burned? No.
Oh,
The sun
no.
was different.
I don't remember. I don't know.
And they used to lay on foil. It was like these big foil towels.
Oh,
Remember
that's right,
them?
where you'd hold that thing and it goes under your face.
It was like a
Right.
mirror, and you put
Right,
the baby
yeah.
oil on and just like you fry yourself like an egg.
Right.
So let me put this out there. Do you think it's that the sun has changed, or do you think that maybe what we're doing has changed? So, like diet, for example, because there is talk in the conspiracy worlds that seed oils are what causes sunburns. If you cut out seed oils, then you don't need sunscreen because you will not get burned because your body's
if I
not
don't eat
reacting.
seed oil,
That's right. So those are things like your sunflowers, your canolas, your
I understand. the
Safflower.
stance. Thank you.
well,
I
not
love
everyone
safflower oil.
does.
Oh.
Safflower oil is good for you.
I think the ozone
No,
layer isn't
it's
as
not.
strong as it used to be.
Well, maybe they don't talk about the ozone layer anymore. It used to be like this great
There used to be the
thing.
other thing. Yeah, the pig farts and
Climate
everything
change
were
has
killing us.
overshadowed it.
Yeah,
Right.
it was a fad for a while and then faded away. Just
Yeah,
like
that's
everything
right. And then they're like global warming, and then they're like, just kidding.
Now we're not
climate
doing that
change.
anymore either. No, everything's
Yeah,
fine.
that's right.
Don't worry about it.
Everything's
Yeah.
great.
Now apparently it's seed oil. Don't eat seed oil. You're
Yeah,
burnt.
don't eat seed oils. They are very inflammatory and a known cancer causer. So don't do it.
That and even soybean, right? Soybean is bad
That's
for
a
you.
bean.
Well, soy is just highly
Listen.
processed. Like soy in its true form is actually
Mhm.
very good for you. Even for someone with breast cancer, it's supposed to be very good for you. But
Oh.
it's so processed, and they add it to everything. And like, look at dudes. Like so many dudes have boobs now. So like, it's probably from all the soy and phytoestrogens in our food.
Dudes have
I'm
boobs.
guessing. Well, yeah, you live in the States. You should know for sure.
I'm just messing with you. Yeah,
We
I
don't
have
have 'em. We
friends
don't
I go
have
to
that
gym with. They have man boobs. I call. Yeah, that's what we call.
Yeah,
them.
breasts.
Breast
It's
disease.
if you want to offend a man, you tell him he has breasts.
No, I just go give him a bra and say, put it on.
A man's ear. You give a man's
That's
ear.
even more offensive.
Well, trust me, if you ever come down where I live at, you would never people just bust on each other all the time. Mike knows how it is. Back in the day, you
Yeah.
have to just take it. Yeah, like close friends, never
that
say any
thick
kind
skin.
words to you. Yeah, they don't,
Yeah.
especially when they're drinking with you. They're not going to say, "Hey, you look great. That's a nice shirt." They're just going to bust your butt the whole time.
You look
All
like
right,
you have
Becky.
breasts. That's what they say.
Hit us with this Canadian slang. Let's see how good me and Richard are.
Yeah. So yesterday we chatted American slang. We had things like Timmy's, a 2-4, a dart.
Yes. Yes.
So I thought that was fun. So I'm going to tell
Sure.
you other ones, and you guys are going to have to guess what it is.
Okay, great.
Let's do it.
So the first one, and like, I know that Mike has done research on this because he did his.
I only read the
yesterday.
first 12, so I don't know what the
Oh,
rest of them are.
Mike, come on,
Okay.
man.
Okay, so no cheating.
There was 50 of them, Richard.
The first one, Canadian tuxedo.
A hoodie or a snowsuit.
No.
Canadian
No, sir.
tuxedo. That's kissing a girl.
No, it's wearing denim on denim, denim shirt,
don't-
denim pants.
Oh,
The
that's a
Canadian tuxedo.
I don't know. I thought it was
Great guesses.
Let me know if any of these are like R-rated then, so I can like start
No,
thinking.
no, none of them are.
No, you just
rated.
throw those answers out, Richard. You just throw
Yeah,
those out
no.
each time.
No. And some of these, like, maybe I'm wrong. Like, I looked at a lot of lists, and some of these showed up on multiple. I would think that, of course, Americans would know what it is, but I don't know. So,
No, we don't. Yeah.
runners.
Shoes, sneakers.
Yeah, they
Runners.
said that that's a
Shoes,
Canadian
yeah.
word. That's stupid.
Yeah, we don't call them that here. It's either
No, you call them
shoes,
sneakers or joggers or something.
tennis shoes.
No, we don't even say sneakers anymore, do we? I mean, unless
I do,
Tennis
but like,
shoes?
But like you keep saying, I'm old, so it's fine.
not stop it.
Yeah.
Kicks. Yeah, Ron's right.
Kicks, that's right. But tennis shoes is a weird word because how many of you guys are playing tennis? Like running and walking, I
No,
understand,
it's a
but like
generic thing, like a toaster pastry. Everybody calls a Pop Tart. Now, Pop Tart's a brand,
Yeah.
but everything that's shaped like that, everybody calls it a Pop Tart.
oh, weird.
Band-Aids.
What about?
Band-Aid's a brand.
Yeah, that's right. I did know that.
But we call it for
Um,
everything.
Everything.
What about KD or craft dinner?
Like craft dinners.
You're asking? That's Canadian slang. We're just trying to guess what it is.
Yeah.
KD.
KD craft dinner.
Okay. I thought this was.
Macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, mac and
Yeah.
cheese.
Yeah, mac
Made
and
by
cheese.
Kraft
Okay.
macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, we don't say
Apparently it's
KD. We
Canadian.
just say mac and cheese, and we know it's craft. When you say mac and cheese, you usually say
you only
craft.
buy
Yeah,
Kraft
we
here,
just
yeah.
we say craft dinner.
Oh,
What do you want
we
for
say
dinner?
mac and
Craft dinner.
cheese.
Yeah,
We're
mac
having
and
mac
cheese.
and cheese.
Interesting. Okay. See, these were ones that I thought, like, are they American or are they Canadian? Freezies.
Like a popsicle.
Freeze
Yeah.
pops.
Apparently,
Popsicle.
Americans call them ice pops.
Yeah, Ice Pops is
yeah,
a brand.
yeah, Ice
It's a
Pops,
brand,
yep.
but yeah, that's the
Freeze
Freeze
pops,
pops.
ice pops.
tubes.
Yeah, no. We
I
call
just seen them
freezies.
yesterday. 32 of them for like $6.
yeah, the cheap as anything. It's
You
just
need 'em right
flavored
now.
colored water.
Yeah. Toboggan.
Beanie hat.
No.
No, it's a sled.
absolutely not.
Yeah.
It is a
It's
sled. That's right. Look
Yes.
at you. You're like an honorary Canadian.
Okay, so
no,
for
no,
us,
no, we
toboggan,
call them those here too.
actually, it's a hat with a little thing on tassel on the top.
No, what was that? There's a Canadian name for that.
A
What was that
toque
yesterday?
for a winter
toque.
hat.
It's a toque.
We call it toboggans here. In Pittsburgh, toboggan. That means go
I've
get your
heard that.
toboggan.
When my brother lived in Kansas, he said that everyone was calling it a toboggan.
No, it's a
He's like,
sled.
no, that's a snow sled. They're
Right,
like, what's
snow sled.
snow?
No, it's
Yeah.
headgear.
Yeah, what's snow?
Yeah.
Okay, this one, again, I don't know if it's Canadian or what. If it's wrong, I'm sorry. Serviette.
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 A server. Server
I-
restaurant. No.
Serviette. Serviette.
a-
Like a waiter or a waitress?
No,
Like Richardson?
Sherbet? Sherbet? Like sherbet?
no, it's a
Or-
napkin, like a dinner
Oh.
napkin.
Oh, that's too
All right.
complicated for us.
That's a little
Yeah, right.
fancy. That's a little fancy for Americans.
Go give me a paper towel.
We just use our sleeves.
Napkin.
Use your
Napkin,
collar.
yeah,
Go,
serviette.
That's a-
Again, this is another one of those questionable ones. I'm sure you know what it is, but you guys call it something different. Pencil crayons.
Is
Pencil
Crayola
crayons? Just a Crayola
Oh, you
crayon?
mean,
Or colored pencil?
You mean colored pencils.
That's
Colored
right.
pencils. Yep.
So you guys just call it colored pencils?
Yeah.
Colored
It's color and
pencils,
it's
yeah.
pencil. Yeah, it's a
I
pencil.
mean,
It's
that
colored.
makes sense. Pencil crayons is strange.
Isn't
but yeah,
again?
Yeah, because
crayon a
crayons
crayon?
are made with the wax. Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah.
That's what we call it here. Okay, what about a puck bunny?
A what?
Puck bunny.
Spell it.
Hawk bunny.
Puck.
POC bunny. Puck
Puck bunny.
bunny. Oh, a girl
Puck,
that likes to
no.
chase around hockey players.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Well, we have badge.
You
bunnies
should know.
And buckle bunnies. We have all those things. In.
Yeah.
What's a buckle bunny,
Roadies.
like
Roadies.
rodeo?
Like roadies.
Buckle
or
bunny
like
is a girl that follows rodeo guys from rodeos because they win the buckles.
And then we have groupies. Groupies follow like bands and stuff like that. Your
Right.
groupies.
Badge bunnies.
And would
like
you
cops and
would you
firemen
say
and stuff.
roadies?
Roadie.
Yeah, roadies.
What'd you say?
Roadies
Roadies.
to me is
That's the guy who puts up the concert.
drinking and driving. Roadies.
And also,
roadie
also
ticket.
roadies could be considered girls that just follow the guys around all the time too, instead of group.
So that was a
Interesting.
group.
Yeah, maybe we call it that here, but we definitely call roadies like road pops, like drinks while you're driving.
Right, yeah, drink you take with you.
Because
on the way
Canada
to-
drinks a lot.
Sure, yeah, right. We have guns, you
Roadies.
guys drink. It's the same thing.
I love it.
Okay, what about the term kitty corner?
Oh, that's
Kitty corner. Yeah, it's
that's a
like a directly across from or something.
Yeah,
kitty corner is
okay.
oh, really? Kitty corner. Oh, I was
They-
going to say something different.
Yeah,
I know.
like,
Thank you, Ron.
Richard is kitty corner to.
I was going to say down on the corner is what I was going to say, but we won't
Down
go
where
there.
you get some kitty.
The girl working the
No.
streets.
No.
Yeah, street girl.
Okay, so Mike clearly either read ahead or is a
No,
Canadian.
no.
Yeah, I
like,
just
apparently, I
cheated.
could go to Canada and blend in.
Mike, did you get the questions beforehand? It's like
Yeah,
somebody
right.
else did
No,
in
no,
our
no.
states.
We've got 5 minutes, so these ones are a little harder. What
Uh-oh.
about giver?
A giver?
A giver.
Giver.
Is that like that could be dirty
The
too?
girl on the corner that does it for free.
Yeah.
Old
giver.
kitty on the corner.
Yeah, the kitty corner does it for free.
It's slang for like we're gonna give her. Go give her. It's like try your hardest. Go give her.
No, if you say giver here, it's probably it's usually sexual. Sorry, but it's
Giver means you're trying hard.
Yeah, like or like you're just gonna do it. If I'm like, hey, can I borrow your your toboggan? And you're like, yeah, give her.
Wow.
Not us.
Somebody
Not-
said it
Okay.
to me. I'd go, what? That isn't. Can I use it or not? I don't understand.
Right.
Are
Okay,
you a
what
giver?
about the word
Nick, are you a
res?
giver?
Res.
The res, yeah.
That's where the Indians live.
That's right.
Well, we have those here.
Well, I don't know. Apparently it's Canadian.
Oh well, we move all the Indians to the reservation here too.
We call it reservations. I just call it reservation. I don't call it res, so I just
They call
res.
it. The Indians call it the res.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
that's what it's from Yellowstone. That's where I got it.
And you were definitely not allowed to call them Indians here.
You
what do you
don't
call
call them that here either. Don't
Yeah,
you call them the tribe? We call them tribe, or what do we call them? Like
Tribe?
tribal
We
tribes?
still call them Indians. I don't think that's offensive. I think we.
Oh, I don't know. I don't think we do.
You spelled Yellowstone wrong.
Yellowstone.
Yellowstone.
Yeah, they were called Indians when I was a kid, and then natives, and then
Native Canadians.
Aboriginals, then First Nations, and now
Wait, you
they're
guys have
indigenous.
Aboriginals are from Australia. You guys have them
Well,
there too?
Aboriginal, I think, is like indigenous to that place, is it not? Like the originals?
I thought that was the natives in Australia. They were Aborigines.
No, well, I don't think
You guys
so.
have Inuits.
Well, we do way up north, yeah.
Yeah.
That's Eskimo. They
Wow.
changed the name as well.
Yeah, they don't
No,
like
it's
it.
not.
I like
Don't call it
Eskimo.
Eskimo
No,
pies. Remember that?
Inuit. I guess
Yeah.
it's offensive. I don't know. Canada loves to
Hey,
change
real
the
quick,
name.
while we're
of
talking
things.
about Eskimos, you know what an Eskimo kiss is?
Yeah, like
Yeah, rub
isn't it
the
like your
nose.
noses or
Rub the
something?
nose.
Yeah. Wow, look at that. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. What about a knapsack?
It's a
Oh,
backpack.
Backpack.
Okay, so that's not true to Canadian.
Yeah,
okay.
no, that's not true. That's not just Canadian.
What about Chinook?
Chinook.
That's a fish.
In Missouri, it's a chain of grocery stores. You go to Chinook's to get your groceries.
God, I'm glad I'm finally stumping you. No, a Chinook is a warm wind.
Oh, I'd
What?
never get that. I'd never
Oh,
get
I
that
don't
right
know.
at all.
No.
Not even close.
Okay, what about a Newfie?
A Newfie? It's a Newfoundland, a dog.
Not a dog, but kind of.
Newfoundland.
It's someone
big-
from Newfoundland, yeah.
Oh, it's not the dog. Oh,
Well,
that's
no.
What, that's what you call
I
the
assume the
dog.
dog is from there.
Yeah, the dog is from there too. It swims. It has webbed feet.
Yep. What about clicks?
That's not strictly Canadian. A small group or
No,
yeah,
not
yeah,
clicks.
I'm
Not
working
with the Q. This is with CK.
Clicks.
CLICKS.
the way
Cliche.
your ski shoes make the noise when you walk. You go click, 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 click. Right.
Oh, come on. Tats.
You guys all wear snowshoes and skis and stuff.
That's right, obviously. No,
Obviously.
a click is kilometers. So, like, how
Oh.
far away is
Yeah, we have
Toronto?
free-
It's 100
Oh, that
clicks from here.
throws me off. I can't do that.
Yeah, we have freedom measurements here. We don't use that.
Right. What
Freedom.
about freedom measurement? What
Freedom
about homo
measurements.
milk?
Homo milk?
Oh, that could go. What
Is
the?
that
I know it's a weird name.
it's probably just whole milk, but tons
That's
of other
right.
things come to mind.
That's right. Homogenized homo.
Yes.
Homo
But you
milk.
can't say. I mean, this day and age, you can't say homo milk. That's
Yeah, you can't say that. It's offensive.
yeah, it's
I
very
guess
offensive.
so.
And I didn't
guess
know they had
so.
their own milk.
What do
We're
you guys
Gonna have to-
call it?
I have some friends. I'm going to ask. You guys have your own milk, I heard.
Yeah, homo in bags. When you guys have like you're at a restaurant and you ask to pay, what do you guys call it?
The check, the bill, the
The
ticket.
bill, yeah. I got this. I always say that.
Okay, yeah, because what I was
Oh,
reading
we're all
said
eating with
that
Richard because he likes to pick up the tab.
yeah,
the tab.
right. Picks up
The tab.
tab. Yeah, I was reading it online and it said that the bill, they don't say that in the States, but obviously they do.
The bill. No,
And-
usually it's the check or the tab.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you know processed cheese?
What is processed cheese? Cheese
Yeah.
that's been processed.
Well, yeah, as the name suggests,
Right. I don't know. There's another way to describe it.
like American cheese, I guess is what you guys call it,
Oh yeah, we call it American cheese.
or like Kraft singles,
Oh yeah.
Kraft is a brand, but yeah, but you can get other cheeses in Kraft.
right? Other
Yeah.
brands, yeah, we call it processed cheese.
You mean the little cellophanes you open up and
Yeah.
it's like tastes like it's yellow and
Yeah.
You should
nasty?
start a thing and just call that American cheese up there. See if you can get that to catch on.
That would be great.
We would like to have our own cheese in Canada now.
A cheese.
Yeah, Canadian cheese.
We give you guys Canadian bacon down here, so you should give us American cheese up there.
That's right. We should.
Right.
And the last one here, what do you call it when you go, like when you need to go pee in a public place? Like what do you call
Potty.
it?
When you go to the bathroom.
I don't know. Bathroom.
You guys call it like restroom. And
Restroom,
bathroom?
yeah.
Well, that's a polite way to ask where the bathroom is.
The
usually.
restroom. We
Which
call
way
it
is the
washroom.
restroom, please?
We call it the washroom.
Nah.
And
We
I know
like
I've
to
asked
learn
in the States and
rest.
people are like, the washroom? We're like, yeah,
go.
to go to
You go rest.
the bathroom.
If you're in South Florida, you gotta ask for the baño, which is
Oh, the
Spanish.
baño. That's right. Spanish.
for
Yeah.
bathroom. Yeah, you gotta not because all the signs say baño all over the place, and if you don't know what it is, you never go.
That's right. Well, that's my list, and that is our show. I'm
All
actually
right.
impressed at how many you guys got.
Wow.
We
That
are
was
out of
I'm
time.
educated now. Wow.
Mhm.
I'm glad we ended with the international word for
I am going. Hey, Mike, I'm going to go to Wendy's
Yo.
today and say, where's the washroom at?
right.
There's
Exactly.
the
I'm
washroom.
gonna
Look at me
say
sit outside.
I would like a burger with processed cheese, please.
That's right.
Because
And
Mr.
homo
Bach is
milk on the
outside,
side.
You gotta get going.
Homo milk on the side. Vitamin D.
Yeah, do you have any of that homo milk?
God. Moo.
All right, on Thursday we got Ron and Rick on the show, so you guys can you can say Ron all you want that day because I won't be here.
That's right. And
you'll
I
have
won't
the right
either.
person. And Becky
I'm
will
off-
not be here either.
I'm off for a week, so I
Oh,
will
Becky's
be
off
back.
for a week, but she'll be
It's weird.
watching though. Don't worry, she'll be watching.
I will be watching, and our new girl is starting, so that's exciting.
That's right. She's starting next
Woo-hoo.
week with Greg Louganis. We're
That's
gonna get
right.
him on here soon. All right, guys, we appreciate you watching. Sorry we ran a little over. We got to go. Everybody say bye.
Enjoy
Bye.
it.